This is Snoopy. Notice how exhausted he looks? How many of you have actually felt as tired as Snoopy looks in this photo? You know, the kind of tiredness where you just don't have it to get through the day? But what if this is not because of a long day, but a sign of something much more serious? There are a series of diseases known as autoimmune diseases, and about 130 million people suffer from them. And you'd be surprised to know that despite this massive number, it is one of the most misdiagnosed diseases in the world. Now, why is that? Let's go back to Snoopy. Tiredness is a common factor for autoimmune diseases. But don't freak out, not the kind of tiredness you and I feel. I think we're okay. I'm talking about an extreme level of fatigue, and that's just one symptom. Autoimmune diseases tends to mimic the symptoms of other illnesses. That's why it is so hard for doctors to properly diagnose them. And by the time that they do, it might already be too late. What if I were to tell you, though, that there is a way to properly diagnose autoimmune diseases correctly and at an early stage so patients can get on the right treatment early on and enjoy a good quality of life? My research works at a blend of light technology, human blood, and artificial intelligence. You'll find me most days in the lab developing this incredible laser light technology that shines light onto a drop of blood, revealing its unique fingerprint. But what we really care about are off-key patterns that could be on this fingerprint. Think of it like when you go to an orchestra. You appreciate a good symphony because all the notes are synchronized, right? But if you hear an off-key, that's something noticeable. So this is where AI comes in. It listens to the symphony of the blood and records these off-key patterns. And so with this AI model that we've developed, with all this learned information, we can tell if a patient has an autoimmune disease or not. So with this kind of technology that doesn't exist in healthcare today, what used to take years to diagnose, we could do in a matter of seconds. We're not only saving patient time, reducing on their mental and physical suffering, they now know what they have and they can get on the right treatment early on. In our lab, there's many types of autoimmune diseases, but in our lab, we're mainly focused on diagnosing a common type known as lupus. But we don't plan to stop there. We want to expand this technology to include a vast database of blood fingerprints from patients of all types of diseases and allow AI to work its magic and diagnose them. Just think about it. We can transform millions of lives with nothing more than a drop of blood, a beam of light, and an AI model. Thank you.